Like, especially in the south side. Let me turn down my volume. Especially in the south side, I really wanted it to build, like, super duper slowly. Like, from, you know, like, fist fights and tag wars and just going at each other in the most petty ways. I really, really, really want that rather than shooting. Because, like, the gun is pulled. I say once the gun is pulled. Once you're shooting somebody, you're already at the climax of the roleplay, right? Like, you are at the terminus of it. Like, a character is gonna get shot, someone's gonna go down. That it should take a long time to get to that point, in my opinion. Now, I said this earlier on, like, NoPixel's a server where a lot of different styles of roleplay can exist together. So, you know, my opinion isn't the right one. I'm not, you know, an RP elitist or anything like that, you know, to kind of curtail that kind of suggestion. I just personally, I don't like jumping straight to, one of your gang members did something to one of my gang members. Now I'm just going to keep gunning you down. Like, I don't like skipping the steps to get to that point, you know what I mean? But it's not just CG, you know, like Dex definitely escalated it as well by going for Randy first, getting the first punch in with Randy. That absolutely escalated it to a point where this was a prospect of, you know, it happening. So, you know, there's no kind of negative sentiment at all. It's just, personally, I prefer things to go slower and I prefer things to be conversations rather than gunfights. Especially when it comes to gangs, right? When it comes to, like, established groups and stuff like that. Like, a random dude that you've never seen before, you know, like, a week into the city robbing houses. And I'm not talking about Dean, I'm talking just in general because we see them every day. That kind of person is going to respond more to just getting shot than a big, long conversation because you might never see them again, right? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of my personal take on it, I guess. But, you know, I'm by no means an authority. You know what I mean?
Actually, mind if I get your number too in case I have some supplies?
I mean, but that's the thing, right? Different kinds of RP can exist together. They are a heist crew. They kind of do, to an extent, their stuff is more... What's a way to say it that doesn't sound negative? Because I'm not trying to be negative. I respect CG a lot. I respect the role players behind the characters a hell of a lot. I respect the characters a lot, you know. I guess you could say this stuff is more like episodic. Not all of it. Not all of this stuff is, but like as a general rule, like, you know, they don't tend to do like super duper long storylines. Yeah, they're much more fast paced than some other groups. You know, like you've got, you know, the Lost, and you've got like the Weasel News people on the one end, where all their stuff is super slow paced, and Serial Killers with their stuff is slow paced. You know, like me in 2.0 with Summer, like my shit was super slow paced with Quick Fix. And then on the other end of it, you know, you've got the fast paced like heist crews and stuff, you know, like they spend a long time planning of a day and they do a job in a day, and that's kind of, you know, obviously they have longer storylines. I'm not saying that they don't, but, you know, just as a general rule, the pace of roleplay is different. But, you know, like you know, Dex went for Randy. Whether CG was telling, well, whether Randy and Rami, you know, were actually going to get involved after Kay got shot is another thing entirely, whether that was going to happen or not. But certainly in character, Dex has every reason to believe that they would have just gone for him straight away, right? Like, they would have immediately clapped back, because that's what CG usually does. Do you know what I mean? So if it was going to be just a K thing, then that's unfortunate that it wasn't left to be just a K thing, but... Do you know what I mean? We can come off sub only now, by the way. We've been on sub only for like far too long. But that doesn't mean one is worse or better than the other, Joyev, you know? like, both kinds of roleplay can exist together. You think they wanted to talk to me? I had a half-hour conversation with Tony on the phone yesterday. What's Lydia's background? She was in Vice City PD SWAT. I'm early. I shouldn't be here yet, but...
Yeah, Wrangler tried to leave me on an island to die.
Oh, what the fuck?
They trying to force
I have ban appeals. Whoa, crazy.
No, they told me that there was this new dispatch place that we were going to go to, and then he made me get in a boat, which I can't swim, so that was very scary. And then he said, "Oh, it's out here. You see this island out here? Yeah, this is the."
Everybody smoking GSF pack. Oh, as a general rule, if you fuck with one gang member, you mess with them all. The thing is, that's kind of the thing that I have not an issue with, but
All right. Well, I hope it. Yeah, I hope everything gets better. That's. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. That's rough.
Yeah, who would have known this would have happened if Pred and Wrangler and Cornwood would be high command?
I don't know. Well, that's exactly what I said to Tony, right? That's exactly what I said to Tony yesterday. Was
You did this.
I didn't, you know, want it to escalate.
Oh my goodness.
Like me as a role player with regards to my character, I want Southside beef with Southside gangs, right? I don't want Southside beef with Northside gangs, because then you have two different opposing groups, right? Northside can go wherever they want. They can do whatever they want. They can roll wherever they want. And I much prefer keeping my set to my set, you know? You know what I mean? So just as a general rule, I don't really gel with the idea of like massive beef with Southside gangs, but
I think it didn't really matter who you voted for, to be honest. This shit's rigged.
I don't know.
It might have been. But we'll never know.
I mean, everything in this city is rigged, let's be honest.
Dex is a hard-headed character. Absolutely he is, and he's gonna rep, you know, the South. Like that shit happened on our set, you know. But it's whatever, dude. Like it'll go the way that it goes.
Everything is alright. How you doing, Sheriff?
Not alright.
Doing
Not
pretty
alright.
good. What's wrong?
Yeah, what
What's
did you
wrong,
do
Beck?
there?
Kidnapped by your captains.
What do you mean kidnapped by my captain?
Was
I also have a
kidnapped by your
complaint of Captain. He took a shit in our oven.
I mean, just take the shit out of the oven then? What's the complaint?
I had some inmates do it.
Okay.
It just
What he did was he got
just
the
gets weird because the
punishment
RP turns kind of
for
sour sometimes.
Cornwood
It's
or
whatever, dude.
Wrangler?
Roleplay's roleplay.
Cornwood, of course. What do you think?
Okay, well, if Cornwood did that shit, then you know those motherfuckers in prison are gonna be thinking, "Holy shit!"
I mean,
I
it
should
gave him
not
something to do.
illegal things ever again.
Bro, I had my kitchen on lockdown for like 2 hours.
I like how you guys are set up here. You guys enjoying?
But
the
it's
place
just kind of like Summer had nothing to do with it, right? Like I literally haven't had any involvement with I have never shot
No
Dean,
longer doing
right?
that. Oh, we're
I've never shot Dean. I wasn't there for the shooting of Kay, and I didn't touch anything to do with any of it, and I'm still gonna get clapped for it, you know? Like I'm still get shot up
LSP.
because things get blown,
Oh,
things
is
get
that- is that
expanded,
Chief
right?
Pussy? Is that
So,
Chief Pussy on the radio?
Things get expanded and expanded and expanded and expanded and expanded, and it just I personally am not a fan of that. Like Curtis rolling with CG there. I don't know why Curtis was rolling with them. This is the thing. No, I know Randy said that.
Right here.
Neither did Randy at first, but Dex started assuming things without letting things occur
I
naturally.
walked around the
But
entire PD
it's
just
happened
for
to us
anyone
before,
meeting of
right?
trans
It's happened to us before, where I kind of shot Dean one time when he said strike one. No, I didn't. Well, yeah, I guess I did, but like he pulled a gun. You know what I mean? I saw him pulling a gun.
Yeah, you'd probably be right.
Honestly, EU cops are a lot better.
There's a bank robbery though, so like let's
Maybe.
hope.
Yeah, they probably get away. Let's be honest here.
I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame that it went the way that it went with Randy. But like, Dex isn't going to be around for 3 days, you know. So we're not going to have the resolution to this fucking conflict for 3 days. So it's just going to keep happening, and I don't really have the energy or the drive to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my beef. I wasn't online in character or out of character. I wasn't around. I haven't seen any of this shit.
I tried to go to bed. I was like, oh,
we know
nope.
why he's awake right now.
Yeah, because you need to make his hours.
Exactly.
I did quite a few hours this week. I think.
Yeah, so is Glenn, surprisingly.
Thing is, I would be much more.
I think I'm at 40 now or something.
I might try and speak to Randy tomorrow, honestly, because I'm reasonably good at negotiating. I'm reasonably good. In slow RP, pulling guns ruins it all. I mean, the thing is, like, in roleplay, a lot of it is dancing around NVL, right? And I'm not saying that anybody was committing NVL, but the idea that if you don't have a gun out, you know, someone else is going to pull a gun and then you can't do anything anymore because NVL. You know what I mean? So, like, you kind of have to have a gun out. Do you know what I mean? You kind of have to have a gun out, or you're going to be put into a losing situation as soon as somebody pulls theirs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish it didn't get reduced to that point, but it does. Do you know what I mean? I wish it wasn't reduced to that, and it's no role player's fault. It's just kind of a limitation of the medium, you know. A limitation of the world that we are creating the stories in. And that's not even like NoPixel. That's any kind of roleplay world, you know, there's always going to be limitations. But like, I don't know. Personally, I don't rate this conflict. Personally, I don't really want any part of it. Personally, it's originated out of some dumb shit with another person who is now, you know, spontaneously pulling in CG by hook or by crook. And it's like, I don't know how many times I can shoot Dean. I don't know how many times GSF can collectively shoot Dean. I don't know how many times Dean can get ocean dumped and for it to continue. You know, like, I don't know how many times we have to shoot the guy for the storyline to end. Well, that's the thing, right? GSF hit some no-name that was affiliated with CG. Well, she wasn't a no-name, but yeah, I shot Valkyrie, right? And then we got rolled on, like... We got rolled on a lot. You know. That's just my perspective of it, right? Like, I don't think that there's any kind of... Is this whole thing is shooting him? No, it's nothing to do with shooting Ray. It's nothing to do with shooting Ray. I'm just saying that the last time we shot somebody who said they were with CG, all of CG rolled up on us and shot us, you know? Hello. Oh god, you're quiet. Hello.
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 I'm Pat.
Hi, Pat. What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Good to meet you.
Oh. Fucking space boy. Dex did do it to himself. Lol, K was returning a favor to Dean, but Dex decided to kidnap Randy. Right, but listen to me. This is what I'm saying. The last time that happened, right, was when we shot Ray, somebody who was, you know, a CG affiliate, and then all of CG got involved. So it follows that when K gets shot, involved in something with other people, then of course they're all going to get involved, right? Like, whether they were actually going to get involved or not, it would be K's call for him to be like, let's get involved. And Dex has every single reason in character to believe that CG would get involved. There is no reason in character that Dex would believe.
Damn, bitch, you live here?
No. Do you? Round 2. Whack! Nobody in GSF knows K told CG to back off. That's the thing, right? Is that it's now got to this point where the bed is made, so to speak. But yeah, for my part in it, I don't rate this conflict. Dex didn't even hear Randy out. Randy tried telling him when he got kidnapped. I'm sure they did what they did, dude. But that bed is made now. There's actually a good reason why we K roll with 3 randoms instead of CG if CG was gonna get involved, because K got shot. You know what I mean? Like, but there is no reason. You can say it now. You guys that are CG viewers, obviously, you can say it now because you're coming from the side of knowing what the conversation was with Randy and K and stuff, right? So you're coming from that perspective of, you know, finger quotes 20/20 vision, because you're looking at it from the CG side. But when you look at it from the GSF side, there is literally no reason for Dex to believe what Randy was saying about it just being a K thing. There is literally no reason in character for Dex to believe that. Because we've seen in the past that, you know, as soon as one of the fucking CG gets hurt or shot or robbed, they're all gonna pile in. That's just how it goes. And then suddenly, you know, it's CG and everyone who's friendly with CG, and it's, you know, like 30 fucking people all of a sudden. Obviously not all at once, but, you know, it suddenly becomes a much bigger thing. So that's what Dex is thinking, right? It shouldn't have gotten to this point if Dex only listened. Right, but you can sit there and tut and wag your fingers, but at the end of the day, Dex is a gang leader, bro. Okay, but right now you are 2020's OC, you should see why they're acting. Yeah, I can see why they're acting. I've literally said this is the way it's going to be. It is what it is. But the conflict in general, I don't rate it. You know, like, I don't think that it's going to be fulfilling. Hello?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
You're going to throw up? Why?
Yeah.
Hope
I'm here
your
for
day has
my,
been well,
police department
Cath.
interview.
Oh, yeah, I'm here for the second part of mine.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you too, don't puke. Hey, try humming. No, hum.
Bye, thumb person.
Hey,
Bye, creature.
what's that weird plastic smell? Ooh.
That was silicone.
Ugh. Anyway. No, hum. No, hum with your mouth closed. Through the nose. No, that's an O. It needs a Seriously, if you're nauseous, humming gets rid of the nausea.
What's your name?
My name, Lydia.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Dex didn't want to pay $300 to CB. That's his fault for fucking around. He literally offered to pay $300 and they shot him in the head. Sorry, say that again.
I'm Patrick Downing, former captain of the Department of Corrections at Bolingbrook State Penitentiary.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Lydia Vale, former member of the VCPD SWAT breaching team.
Cool.
Yeah. It's just fucking
I think
stupid.
I'm gonna throw up.
I hate, like, people being idiots, dude. Well, throw up then. Probably in the bush, though.
No, I'm gonna be okay. I hope you win your interview.
Oh, thank you. I hope you do too.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent. What department do you join in?
I like the sound of Deputy Downing.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I run the Scouts, basically the San Andreas Scouts.
What's that mean?
It's basically a civilian department of the Park Rangers office. The
Ooh.
primary directive at the moment is basically helping people their hunting licenses back if they ever get caught poaching. You know, letting them demonstrate that they've reformed and can contribute positively to society, and then earning their hunting licenses back, I guess.
People don't reform.
Do you not think so?
No.
No, why not?
I spent about 2 years at Bolingbroke State Penitentiary, and I don't know that I've ever seen anybody come out of there better than when they came in.
True. Yeah. I wish I had any experience of DOC at all, but no, I don't.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Oh, nothing. Just reminded me of someone.
Oh, yeah, no. The first thing that they ever said to me when I arrived in the city
Yeah.
two months ago was that I reminded them of somebody that used to run the prison. Apparently.
Yeah, you remind me of the lady that took over after I got stabbed in the neck. She was cool.
Yeah. Oh. If CG didn't defend randoms, it would be
I think I'm gonna
no.
throw up.
Well, throw up then.
I don't wanna.
Well, don't then. Hum. Listen to it's.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you have to do. Just hum.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys just want to keep talking around in circles, dude. Like, you're just repeating the same things. No.
Huh?
No.
What?
Don't puke.
Oh, okay.
Does humming actually work? So what you have to do is hum and then press your thumb to your forehead. Oh, no, sorry, just hum. Humming, that's humming. If you have blocked sinuses, press your tongue into the roof of your mouth and then put your thumb on your forehead, like in between your eyes. That'll clear your sinuses. That's the two that I know. Humming gets rid of nausea. That's kind of a toxic thing to say, Jackie boy. Do I know that that's Space Boy? Yes, I know that that's Space Boy. I am good friends with Space Boy. I have known Space Boy for like over 2 years. Yes, I am aware of who Space Boy is. I have drunk with Space Boy, IRL. Well, in the same place as Space Boy. I mean, I think I've pretty much like, leveled my opinion on the whole thing, There's no salt, there's no shade, it's just I don't really rate it. I understand why they're doing what they're doing, and I'm gonna go through it either way, but like meh. Meh. I think that the whole conflict is stupid because it started over something stupid. I hope that we had a conversation earlier on. Dude, Reed, you have a name that is very, very similar. Not many people have good interactions with GSF because the conversation is just them being robbed for what they've got. Except it's not, though. So, Sniper Killers, I'm gonna tell you how I do it and how everyone else does it, right? In GSF. When we hood check people, literally robbing our turf, our territory, then yeah, they're gonna get, they're gonna get hood checked. And if they act reckless or they don't respect the set while we're hood checking them, they're gonna get robbed. And shock horror, a lot of people like to play tough, and when they play tough, they get robbed. Like, that's not controversial. I developed the situation based on how I'm interacting with the other person, right? Like, if I hood check them, bro, go to the Vargos turf. The Vargos will shoot you. The Ballers will shoot you. They like, we will all shoot you if you do really dumb shit on our territory, bro. You know? Right, but Canny, you're saying that from the perspective of a viewer who knows everything inside out. I had a conversation with Tony the other day, and he said, yeah, well, you know, I've done a lot of work with him. I consider him part of the group, blah, blah, blah. I tried to rob Randy when he was just buying armor. Hood checking! Hood checked. Realized it was Randy. Didn't fucking rob him, did I? Didn't fucking rob him, though. Because I realized who it was. And I realized that it was somebody that I knew. So, surprise, surprise, they didn't get robbed. If it's somebody that I know, they don't get robbed. If that was a random, it wasn't somebody that I know. It's not even because it was Randy. If it was literally anybody that I knew. If it was Erin, dressed exactly the same, doing exactly the same thing, I wouldn't have robbed her. If it was somebody that I never met who was then deciding to be like, yo, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, GSF motherfuckers, I would rob them. Can you see how the situation develops based on how the other person reacts? Right? Right? Are you able to piece that together? Majority of the randoms that interact with most GSF members, they are robbed. Where are your receipts? Where are your receipts, bro? Like, you're saying dumb shit. You are just saying dumb shit. Please, show me the receipts. And I'm sure my community can show you all the times that I've hood checked somebody and not robbed them. Don't know why people are popping off at me. Because there are always... Look, dude, there are always people that get very invested in RP. There are always people that get very invested in a particular group or a particular side, quote-unquote, winning. Right? There are always going to be those kind of people. Sniper Killers is one of those people who has just decided to have a problem with GSF. You watch Vargos a lot and agree a lot of people don't understand how Southside gangs work. Exactly. The Vargos treat people exactly the same. The Ballers treat people exactly the same when they're on this set. It is literally, you're in a dangerous fucking neighborhood that is gang territory. If you're not affiliated, no, you're being an idiot, dude. Sniper Killers, you're being an idiot. Okay, I want you to name, dude, we're gonna mute all the sound, okay? Sniper Killers, I am gonna start a stopwatch, right? Hold on. Let me get my clock up. Where is it? Clock. Stopwatch. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to name 10 members of GSF. Do not Google it, go. Ten. 20. No, Frankie, don't join in. Don't help him. 30. Frankie, stop. Sorry, give me a second, Pat. I'm thinking about something very hard. 45 seconds. Sniper Killers, you haven't named any. You've got 10 seconds left. Starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You cannot name the majority of GSF members, bro. You literally can't fucking name anyone, and then you say the majority of GSF robs people at the apartments. Sit down. Fuck off. Marcus, Marlo, Carly, Carter, Drew, Maddie, Chef, Ghost, DK, Lily, Summer, D-Money, Junior, CJ, Microphone, Leland, Debo, so on so fucking forth, bro. You literally can't even name the people that you're chatting shit about. How can anyone take you seriously? Like, bro, I gave you all the time in the world to name shit and you can't do it. Nah, not really. It's just the occasional individual fucking moron. Probably mistaken us for the lot.
It never happens. Sorry.
Anybody throwing any Molotovs at you? Molotov cocktails, fire bombs?
No.
Nobody
that
smuggled
didn't
in a shotgun?
Who's the guy with the
rapper?
beanie? Probably
Low
fucking
life rapper
LJ.
smuggled in a shotgun?
Not
Who
on my
doesn't
watch,
rob
sir.
people?
Not on my watch.
It's just the two guys that he saw on Afro stream yesterday, dude. Fucking Afro and LJ.
This guy's got it easy now.
Ah.
I guarantee.
It's the worst thing an inmate's ever done.
No, Frankie.
I got stabbed in the lower back from
Wait,
behind.
you got stabbed?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get stabbed?
What,
You get
it
boo
has to
shanked.
be- Take it one.
You get boo shanked.
It's where they cut a
Boo
shank and
shanked.
boo so it infects you and you're out of work.
Yeah, you
for
get
a
a
while.
staph of infection.
Not that I
Yeah.
know of.
How you doing, Digby?
Did you
I
get,
got-
did you get sick
did you
from
get
the
staph?
stabbing?
No, but I
Ah,
had a
that
couple
should be good.
stitches and I took. I had to go rest up.
Who
Oh yeah,
stabbed you?
Billy, dude.
Bye-bye.
I don't know if they're alive.
I'm too loud.
anymore.
Bye.
Uh-oh. You're both
Hey,
here.
how's it going?
Okay.
Hello, I've
Come
been
on
here
in.
for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got here. Go take your spot.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Pat.
Come on in. You can come sit upstairs or
Oh,
something.
okay.
All right, Vale, if you could just wait, we'll speak with you when we're finished, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there was a report filed because there was so little
It's a little
time.
faster, so
Dola.
she's almost done. So,
Hey, Dola.
hey, can you wait out
Yeah,
here?
sorry,
actually,
I
Vale,
really
please
can't
come
help
back.
you unless I
We'll
knew
be
who
about
the
10
officer
minutes, right,
was.
chat?
Go get that shit.
We'll come and grab you in about 10 minutes.
I need
Sounded
to
like she
tinkle.
said chat.
Alright, take
All
your
right, head
tinkle
upstairs,
then.
please, Miss Vale.
Yes, Sarge.
Do apologize about the interruption. The chief of police, it has butted his nose in where it
The
doesn't
chief
belong.
of police started a civil war.
Well,
so,
I'm honestly,
I mean, it wasn't our fault. I just didn't back down. I hit one of them with a car.
Oh.
Hey, Martella.
Hello. Bro, when literally one person is complaining that the audio is too loud, have you considered turning your sound down? Because nobody else here that watches me every day ever has a problem with the audio. Oh, is that camera still going? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I just turned it on again.
Okay.
So I feel like you have something to apologize for.
I'm sorry for the attempted humor that I believe struck you the wrong way earlier on, Saj.
It's alright. You're not here to be a comedian. You're here to attempt to be a police officer, alright?
Thank you, Saj. Just with the comment that the sheriff made about, improv, I thought I would improvise something that could be funny, but I guess it was,
You know what they say about professional settings, right, Miss Vale? Make sure your jokes are actually funny before you say them.
Yes, Saj.
Awesome. So I'm gonna have Sergeant ready.
'Cause she knows I'm not gonna take it
Captain Rizzo
personally.
And Sheriff Peds, they'll be sitting on this interview. So just wait here for me, please. Okay.
Okay, she knows that I'm not going to take it personally, so she can be a bitch with me. It's the same with Wrangler, dude. It's the same with Wrangler. It's the same with, like, Martel. It's the same with any character that can be tough. Like, we can, those of us that know each other pretty well, fucking OOC, can just be really fucking horrible to each other in character without it being, confused as, like OOC salt, you know what I mean? Like, we can be, like, aggressive with each other and have a shouting match. Like, Jordan Steele, dude. If the green beans didn't go OOC so much, they wouldn't get so much hate. This is your 10 seconds of attention, truly for real. Do you have anything else that you'd like to say? Also, what is your favorite flavor of glue? Your opinion is stupid. Goodbye. Boring. Boring. welcome. If you've never been here before, hello, my name's Kath. As you can tell, I deal with idiotic people pretty aggressively because I think it's funny and entertaining for normal humans, such as yourselves. You fine individuals, hello. Hello, Cat Stage. Oh, we're still listening to summer music, dude. I completely forgot to change it. We're still listening to summer immersion music when we should be listening to Lydia Vale music. This is terrible.
Sure. I don't. They can come in.
Yeah, they'll catch up.
I was, yeah.
All right. So Miss Vale, this is Sergeant Seretti of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Hello, Sarge.
Okay, so we were at question 5 when we were about to ask question 5 when Chief Bob was very rude and butted in here and ruined everything. So we're gonna be picking up from there. Seretti, do you wanna ask the first one?
Let me get this thing up. Where were we? Number 5, you said?
Yes, number 5.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so you respond to a shots fired call on Grove Street. You arrive and see a man laying on the ground. What are you doing? Why are you looking at her and not looking at me? It's a little rude. I'm the one answering the questions.
He's a sergeant too, you know.
I am looking at you, Sarge.
Is it because I'm a man?
Yeah, what the hell, lady?
I don't know. Am I being accused of misandry at this point? I'm not entirely sure.
No, I did all my laundry, ma'am.
Look, see, I said misandry.
Look at him.
Sarge.
Look at him. Don't look at me.
There you go. Take your sunglasses off. Let me look you in the eyes.
I said misandry. It's like the opposite of misogyny, Sarge.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
learn something new every day.
Yeah, like sexism against men, which of course I'm not doing, but you know,
right.
Just to
I see you eyeing these keys. What are you gonna do with them?
Eyeing what keys?
These keys next to me. Is that what you're doing?
Where? No, I'm looking at you.
Are you reaching for those keys?
You reaching?
Stop reaching.
Looking
Stop reaching.
at you in the eyes right now, Sarge.
What do you think about this jewel right here, right next to me on the right?
This jewel looks like a highlighter.
Yeah, that
to me.
jewel. That's a jewel.
Looks like a highlighter.
You jewel? You a
Are
jewel?
you telling him he's wrong? Are you telling? Hold on. Are you telling the sergeant he's wrong?
No.
It's a
I know.
jewel.
I've been here before. Okay.
It's a jewel.
All I'm saying, Sarge, is that if I'm on one side of a giant painted 96 on the ground and you're on the other side of a giant painted 96 on the ground, we may both see something very similar, but from different perspectives. That's
Are you hitting on me?
No, Sarge.
Excuse me. This is not
That's a little
a dating
unprofessional.
service, okay? This is a job interview.
If you want to talk, we can talk after this. Okay.
I mean, if you'd like to have
Anyway,
a conversation,
let's
for
go.
sure.
I just asked the question. Let's just move on.
You arrive on. So you've got a shots fired call on Grove Street. You arrive and you see a man laying on the ground. He's bleeding. Clearly wearing the color purple. Nearby, you see another individual wearing green with a firearm in his hand. Still aiming the weapon at the injured man. What are you going to do?
77s to begin with. Establish, some kind of control over the scene. It's backup.
Yeah, what the hell's a 7?
Yeah,
How do you know that?
Yeah, what the hell do you know that?
Because I used
How
to
do
be
you
a
know that?
cop!
Oh, did you?
Don't you
Yes.
dare raise your voice
Are
at
you
me.
yelling at me?
No,
Look
Sarge.
at me.
Yes,
Look at
Sarge.
me.
I have had a very rough day, and I really don't appreciate it.
Apologize to me and then apologize to him.
I am sorry, Sergeant Angel. I am sorry, Sergeant Toretti.
That doesn't sound very sincere.
Well, I'm Welsh.
Give me a hug.
I think that's unprofessional, Sarge.
Give me a hug.
I will have to respectfully decline to touch you at this time.
It's a question.
There. Anyway, moving on. I would request backup, immediately. I would attempt to talk the individual down, kind of de-escalate the situation. Obviously, I would present my firearm in a ready stance. Attempt to talk the individual in green down and, establish control of the scene. Once I had additional officers on the scene, I would try and get them to secure the wider area as well as backing me up on the, close-in dealings with the individual. Depending on their reaction, obviously, they might end up getting shot or they'll get detained. And then
What if he doesn't put the gun down?
Well, that's... what I said. If he presents the firearm towards me, then he's gonna get shot. And then I might have to speak to the wife in the hospital later on, and tell her that I shot her husband, and then I'd say it was him or me.
That's very
That was
very nice of you.
That was a question from earlier on. Yeah.
That's very nice of you to go and tell the family that you just
Killed the man.
blew this guy's brains out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't have pointed a gun at me.
Right. No, I got shot in the head.
Oh. Who told your
bank.
wife?
I am not married.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Saj.
Married to the job.
You guys are getting off
It means
topic
nothing
here.
here in
You're
this
getting
city.
completely off topic. You're not even answering the question.
Freddy, where are your fucking stripes?
What are you
They're on,
talking
he's
about?
wearing
I'm
them.
wearing them.
There.
Actually, Saj, can I
he's
stop
wearing
staring
them.
into your eyes now?
No,
Wait,
look at
hold on.
him.
I'm
Look
having
at
really
me.
bad deja vu right now. Did this exact situation already happen?
Wait, is this?
Yeah, you came
Yes,
in
it
here
did.
and made me redo an entire interview. With all
Wait,
due
hold
respect,
on.
Chief.
You guys have got to get out of here.
Are we doing this again?
No,
Please,
please, please, I need to do this
We
interview.
got more people here than you've got.
Divine, you want to kick this cadet out of the building real quick?
Which cadet?
Oh, sorry, the potential cadet.
Hey,
The interviewee. There we go.
interviewee, you want to get out of this room?
Yes,
Please,
sir.
for the love of God, Divine.
I forgot
I
the
dropped you
next.
guys all before. I hit
Just
one
wait
of
in the
you.
hallway, Vale.
What?
You hit Dan
Just wait in the hallway.
What?
Damn.
Saj, I
Wait
can't
in the
hear you
hallway.
through the
That
window.
was fucked up, Kyle.
All right,
that
look,
was fucked up.
maybe we should let him finish the interview.
Yeah, let's actually.
You're not a fucking winner. You're a sore cheater.
Go back to Vespucci PD.
A lot better here. Or there.
It is a lot better here. That's
Hold
why
on.
I'm not
It
leaving.
was a lot better there than here.
No, it's a lot better here. That's why I'm not leaving.
On the building?
Why are you here?
Yeah, out the front. He was doing
Why
the
am I
pits
here?
tonight.
Because I got
are
a
you
Tased
here?
him into his own piss, so he's gonna
Did you
smell
not
like
know about
piss.
it? Probably didn't invite you. I mean, we're looking for high command members, not part-time.
Let us through, pricks. Let us through,
Alright, if you want
pricks.
to come back in,
Stand down.
Okay, I'm on my way back in, Saj.
Pardon me.
get the heck out.
Just
of
let
here.
us in. Just let us in. Stand down. Stand clear.
Just let us in.
We're
We
going through
went.
first.
No, we
LSPD's
want
going through
to.
first.
We want to go through.
We're going through first.
We're in. We're in first.
Gonna go through this.
Yeah, I decided to do the same thing, honestly.
I got like 7 in there.
Yeah, LSPD.
Why
That's
you
it.
were?
You can come in.
Why are there so many people here? Can't we get some people on patrol?
Yeah, we're waiting for our suspect.
So they
Bison?
told me and the mayor to join.
Sergeant
Told
Angel,
you
do I
for
still
a
need to
minute.
stare
Is
into
that you,
Sergeant
Fred?
Tourette's eyes?
Hey, what's going
When I'm
on?
talking,
Don't look
yes.
at Look at me.
Still
Don't
got
look
the
at
Okay.
me.
shitty
Oh, there you go.
still got the shitty
Look at
earrings,
me.
and I see.
I'm looking at
Absolute
you,
pussy.
Sarge.
Answer the
what the
goddamn
fuck
question.
is
Show you a pussy.
Which question,
I don't
Sarge?
fucking know.
Answer the
sheriff's
fucking
doing
question.
something.
Which
Why
question,
don't you
Sarge?
ask
I
them?
answered the one that's
You
already
should
posted to me.
answer
You
the
haven't answered the question.
question.
Ever
You're
since.
not even
Sarge,
paying
I just wanted
attention.
the question, but you want to ask a question before I can answer it.
Okay.
If you
I
raise
will
your
ask
voice
it
to me
again.
one more fucking time,
I was raising my
Swear
voice
to
to
God.
Sergeant
Nothing will
Angel,
probably
Sergeant
happen.
Toretti. I'm sorry, Sergeant Toretti.
We'll whack you upside the head. Okay.
Sergeant.
You used to ask the question again.
Please do, Sergeant Angel.
Okay. You respond to a shots fired call on Grove Street. You arrive and see a man laying on the ground bleeding. He is clearly wearing the color purple. Nearby, you see another individual wearing green with a firearm in his hand, still aiming the weapon at the injured man. What do you do?
Call for backup immediately. Ask for 77s.
Fred, can I talk to you?
How do you know what a 77 is?
Because I used to be a cop!
Huh, interesting. Okay. Then what do you do?
Well, I would attempt to establish scene
Don't look
control.
at me. Look at Treddy.
Okay, I would attempt to establish scene control, and as I said, develop the situation as it goes. If the individual presented his firearm towards me, then of course he would get shot. I would attempt to de-escalate the situation, have him step back from the precipice of potentially shooting an individual further than he already
What
has.
the heck does precipice mean?
use
The
a
edge of
different
a
word.
cliff.
I don't like that word.
Edge of the
Yeah,
cliff.
use a different word.
Edge
normal
of the
people
cliff.
words.
Edge of the cliff.
All right.
Ledge.
That's all you do.
Well, no, I'll continue.
What else would you do?
Attempts to have them step back from the from the edge, hopefully detain the individual, as it does appear that he may have shot that other individual, the fella in purple. Attempts to detain him. If the detainment is successful, then the detainment is successful. Continue an investigation once he doesn't have a firearm in his possession, because he quite clearly, via probable cause, shot the individual.
You know, I'm hearing a whole lot of talking, but not a lot of action.
If you guys want to come, or you can stay and watch interviews up to you.
Well, I honestly, I would, like I said, establish control of the scene, deal with it. Oh, everyone left. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
It's.
Don't worry about them. Worry about us. Okay.
I thought there was a lot of people still behind me, and I turned around and there was nobody there.
Don't worry about
it
us.
just
Pay
confused me
attention
a
and
little bit.
answer
They
the
snuck out like
goddamn
ninjas.
question.
I said I
You're
would
distracting from the answer.
establish
Answer the fucking
control
question.
of the scene. Eventually, call EMS once there is scene control and it's safe for them to come down. With additional officers, please have them deal with the surrounding area and establish that there's no more creepy green individuals attempting to shoot myself or the individual in purple that's downed, and establish why the guy was shot in the first place. Conduct an investigation on scene. Gather cases. Gather evidence. Take photos of the scene.
You want to ask the next one, 30? I'm getting bored of this answer.
You're on patrol and you identify. God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Sheriff Kyle Pred behind a building with an individual. You witness Sheriff Pred make a handoff with the individual and make out a small baggie with what appears to be cocaine being exchanged.
How
What
do
are
I
you
know
gonna
that
do?
it's cocaine?
I'm telling you.
Are you back talking right now?
I'm just...
Answer the question.
No, I'm
it's not a.
I'm trying
Stop
to...
back talking.
Part of the
I'm
question.
not back talking, Sarge.
Stop
I'm
looking
looking at
look
him.
You're not. You're way too far away. I can't even. It looks like you're looking
Can't
at
even
her.
tell.
Excuse me, one moment.
Where are you?
What the hell are you doing?
Well,
lady?
he said it was too far away,
Get back
so I
in
thought
line.
I'd get closer to...
No, I don't like you behind me. I will.
Oh,
She'll
Throw
shoot
elbows.
you. He will shoot you.
I don't like being. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody.
there's a lot of different ways that this could go.
Answer it.
How do
Yeah,
I know that it's
exactly.
cocaine?
Why does it matter?
Well,
cares?
he could just
You
be
know it's cocaine.
giving somebody
Is that
some
really the most important part of the
powdered...
question?
It could just be powdered toothpaste.
Why does
Stop
it matter whether it
distracting.
is?
But I would investigate the situation.
You're gonna go in there.
Well, in the alleyway.
You blew it. You blew the whole thing.
Oh,
it's an op
no.
that's been going on for 2 months.
You
and
fucked
you blew
it,
it.
kid. You fucked it.
Well, I was
And you
trying to...
fucked
I
it.
was trying to gather information. You didn't tell me whether
Well,
he
you
was in
fucked it.
uniform or not.
That's not our problem. You're
There's
supposed
so
to
many
know that.
variables.
You're supposed to know that. You're just asking for information that you're not gonna get.
I'm supposed to guess.
Yes.
I don't...
You're supposed to let
Yes,
your
Sarge.
imagination run wild, okay?
Yes, Sarge.
Stop back talking me.
Yes, Sarge.
Don't look at me. Stop looking at me. Look at him.
I'm
He's
looking at
asking
him.
a question.
I'm
Okay,
looking
well,
at
stop
him.
looking at me. Well,
I'm
stop
still
looking
looking
at
at
me.
him.
The goddamn question.
I did.
Distracting it again.
I'm tired.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't-
stay
I didn't
away
hear
from
it.
the area and not get involved at all because it's an op that's been going on for 2 months, and
How do
clearly
you
I don't
know
want to.
that? You're assuming now. You don't know. He could be corrupt as shit. Well, he is. We all know he is. I know he is. I've seen it firsthand, and now he's the sheriff. But anyway, what about if he is corrupt? What are you gonna do?
Report it to the, people higher up the chain.
Lazy answer.
Thank you, Sarge.
Stop looking at me. Did I tell you to look at me?
No, you
Excuse
did
me.
not, Sergeant Angel.
I told you to look at Toretti.
You did say
So
that,
why are you
Sergeant
looking
Angel.
at me? Okay. Jesus fucking Christ, lady. Follow directions.
I'm continuing to look at Sergeant Toretti. I'm sorry, Sergeant Angel. I
Okay.
will continue to look at
You come
Sergeant
outside
Toretti,
of mission.
Sergeant
Stop
Angel.
talking. I'm talking. Stop
Yes,
it.
Sergeant.
Shut your mouth.
Yes, Sergeant.
You come outside of Mission Row. Trooper Snow is waiting to FTO you, and he tells you to pull out a car, and then starts to go on his usual rant about spaceships. You then get a 911 from Andy saying the chicken man was at the tavern. Do you interrupt Snow to respond to the call?
I would just start moving up there, honestly. But yes.
So you interrupt him.
Yes.
He's gonna burn bridges like that.
Well, a rant about
For
a
a-
spaceship
for a
is
guy
not
just in a
important
chicken
to getting
outfit.
with a crime.
He
How do you
never
know it's a
takes
crime?
cadets, and you're just gonna burn that
How are you
bridge.
assuming? Well, it's just a guy in a chicken suit.
I presume
he's a
if the
mascot
mayor
for
is
the tavern.
calling 911, then it's like problem. Sarge.
Maybe she doesn't know better.
I wouldn't like
So
to
you're
make
gonna
that kind
interrupt
of.
space.
I wouldn't like to make
What do you
that
think's
kind of
more
assumption.
important?
I wouldn't like to make that kind of assumption. What
do
do I
you
think
like
is more
more?
important? Justice.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Don't bang on my desk. My keys are right here. I don't want them to move.
That's our property. You gotta pay for that.
Second of all, you just dropped the pencil just dropped on the floor because you hit the desk. Now it rolled off the desk. Go pick it up. Come here. Come pick it up.
Yup.
Thank you. Let me ask you a question. What's better, chickens or astronauts?
Well, they have their merits.
What do you mean they? Who?
Chickens and astronauts, they have their
Okay,
merits.
what's the merits of the chicken?
Well, food.
You like chicken? You think it's delicious?
I think that it's something that can be eaten. It's not my first choice, but you know, different strokes for
What's your
different
first
folks.
choice?
However, I would not eat an astronaut. So.
Why not? What if it's all you got? What if you're stranded
What
on
if it's
Mars
all
and
I've
all you
got?
got is
What if I need
is
to?
a-
What,
is a
what
mas-
if? What if
astronaut with you?
cannibalism, Sarge?
Well, look, all I'm saying is it's just you and the other astronaut on Mars.
Okay.
And there's no food. The only way to survive is to eat him. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to survive very long if I eat him, so certainly not going to harm him to eat him.
Why not?
Well,
You don't care about living?
What difference is it going to make if I'm going to eat him and
If
then
you eat
starve?
NASA can save you.
Yeah, they're on their way.
Oh,
You
so
just
now
need to
there's a
survive
rescue.
little longer.
Sorry for not assuming that there was a rescue. I'm sorry
Well,
for my insolence,
You're not going to
Sergeant
take any
Tretti.
chance you can. You're not going to eat a person to save your own life. Maybe give you a couple extra days. Maybe NASA's on their way.
I'm
or,
certainly not going
you
to
know-
kill them and eat them. No.
Huh, interesting.
So you're telling me if we told you you were stuck in an island with Sheriff Pred, you're not going to eat him?
No.
Strange. Very strange. Why are you looking at him?
My last instruction.
She asked the question.
I asked the question.
That's kind of rude to look at me.
You're just ignoring me? Is it because I'm a woman?
No, I am also.
Do you have a
woman.
crush on me?
Are
You
you
hate
suggesting
women?
that I'm not a woman, Sarge?
No, I'm not saying that. You can hate yourself.
You have a crush on me, ma'am?
No.
Is that why you're looking at me?
No.
You think I'm ugly now? Is that
You
what
have
it is?
the wrong
Do you wanna go on a
equipment for
date
my
with him?
sexual preferences.
That's
That's messed up.
Is it though?
That's really messed up.
Is it though?
You know what?
I have all
Let's
my
move on.
equipment. What do you mean?
Yeah, he has all of it. He has his baton, he has his taser,
Oh, I
gun,
don't have
everything.
I don't have a vest.
I
don't have
prefer
a
goth
vest.
girls.
That's it. I see. Goth girl. What do goth girls have to do with equipment?
Well, Toretti isn't one. Sergeant Toretti isn't one.
He could be one. You want to dress up like a goth girl, Teddy?
I think that's problematic.
What? You can't dress up like a goth girl?
Well,
You really hurt my feelings in this interview.
Messed up. That's really messed up.
No, my
All right.
mom told me I could be whatever I want when I grow up.
that's true. You could be whatever you want, Sarge. Your mother was a wise woman, I imagine.
So I could be a goth girl.
Goth girl. I mean, I suppose. But you're not right now. So I do not have a crush on you right now.
Okay.
That's
Which
fair.
was
That's
the,
fair.
the original question.
That's the best
Sarge.
answer I've heard from you all day.
Oh, thank
Very-
you.
Good
The only
answer.
decent one. Okay. All right, final question. You witnessed Trooper Copper running away from Julio with a knife. Earlier in the day, Julio told Sergeant Soretti that he was finally fed up and he was going to kill Copper. Obviously, Sergeant Soretti did nothing wrong. What do you do?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
You weren't even paying attention.
I was paying attention. I just want to establish
Oh
all of
my
the
God, you weren't
elements
even
of the
paying
question
attention.
again.
Answer
Please
the
ask the
fucking
question
question.
again. Please ask the
Stop
question
looking at
again.
me.
Please
Look
ask the
at
question
him.
again. You asked the
Look
question,
at him.
Sarge. You asked the question,
Stop
Sergeant
telling me what
Angel.
to
You raise
do.
your... That's
Stop
it.
telling me what to do.
Yes, Sergeant Angel. So, Julio is chasing Copper with a knife.
Answer it.
Shoot Julio. In the head. Bang.
That's it? You're just gonna shoot him? You're just
Bang.
gonna fucking shoot him.
Down like a sack of shit.
Like, you're gonna treat this like shit by just shooting him.
Well,
He's
when
not
they're
that
chasing
mushy.
a trooper
Why are you
with a
saying a
knife.
sack of shit? He's a potato. Sack of potatoes, right? That sounds a little better. Kind of falls more like a
Well,
human being, right?
well, okay.
Do you think a sack of shit would? Is that how you would fall, or do you think like more like a potatoes?
I mean,
Bunch
there's
of potatoes
there's
or a
bones
bag of
in
dirt?
there, so it's pretty more like a bag of mixed animal giblets.
What about
and
shit
sticks.
and potatoes?
Shit and potatoes and sticks, maybe. Although, what
Sound
would
a
be the
little better.
analog for a potato inside a human? Kidneys, but there wouldn't be that many potatoes.
Yeah, well, it's just
I
you
think
know,
for the most part, it'd be more like minced beef. with sticks.
I feel like
I'm
I
sorry
feel like
about that.
I feel like it's our questions have been answered. To be honest.
Oh, excellent.
I feel like I wasted my time bringing you back here. To be honest.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.
Okay.
Send in the next one, please.
They got bored. What do you think?
Should I wait outside?
What?
Should I wait outside?
No, get the hell out of here.
No, get the freak off.
Okay.
We'll contact you.
Bye.
No, freak off.
Probably not.
Okay. All right. Could be an FTO today. No.
That's something the health department will take care of. Right?
Hello, can you let me out, please?
I'll let you out.
I think that was fun. Thank you very, very much.
No worries.
He said to send the other one in, so I'll grab him now.
Sounds good. Have a good day, Miss Vale.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Patrick.
Hello, Pat.
Yeah.
Just
We're
remember
calling for
to
you, sir.
say that you would fuck Toretti, okay? That's all you have to do.
What the?
That's all you have to
fuck?
do.
Oh god.
Right on the table. He's submissive. Okay.
Oh god.
I feel bad for Space Boy. This might be a rough one. Why would it be a rough one? Am I going back to summer? I was considering just getting off. Is he actually nervous? Like OOC nervous? Oh, he's wonderful. He'll be fine. I'm probably gonna get off because I don't really want to go back on summer and just keep getting shot, dude. Like, it's not really high on my list of priorities, you know? No, that's good, Chili. We'll be jumping over there myself in a second. We'll jump over to Kylie. Yeah, dude, I just don't really want to just keep getting shot, you know?